Okay. That's peculiar. So it's not picking up. So it's not picking up. I hate volume mixing. There we go. Okay, so mm, there we go. So so if I do that and then I start speaking, is it gonna sound right? I'm gonna need to put this away. Hang on. So if I do that and then I start speaking, is it gonna sound right? It sounds alright. Hang on. Let me bump down the volume just a little bit. By little bit, I need maybe 5 dB decibels. Here we go. And then I think we have it now. Hopefully somebody will tell me if it's bad. Hopefully the game doesn't lag up. Really suck. That is loud. Okay. Okay. Everything seems to be alright. Yeah. And I wanna grab the... Think of this stream as kind of a practice stream. See if I, still remember the settings that I wanted to do. I refuse. No blood moons. Okay. Now to show you what we're working with. I have infinite flight? Wait, that kind of changes everything. Never mind. No, it doesn't. I don't know how to get past that first sword part. That first sword part's really hard. Not easy. What am I... How am I supposed to get past all that? What is the intended method? I don't think there's anything I can... I don't think there's anything I can do to make this fight any easier for myself. It wouldn't be so hard if those sideways swords didn't exist. Oh, I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Okay, so going upwards doesn't help. Great to know. Maybe the arena needs to be bigger? But I doubt that's it. Nah, bro. If that if that's how hard it's supposed to be in the nighttime, I don't even want to imagine getting one shot by that thing. One move and it's over. Like Infernium, God, Infernium Empress of Light is hard. I don't think there's any other boss right now that I really want to go for, because I don't want to go for Golem, because he's. It's not even that he's hard; he's tedious, and it's just a massive endurance. It's like a massive endurance sink. That's all it is. Is there anything that can make this boss easier? Yeah, let's see. Is there any like ecto something? That's my only option, huh? Great to know that's my only option. Actually? Oh, never mind. No, that is definitely my only option. I do not have a lot of options when it comes to swords. Look at that. Awful. Whatever. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, no. I don't have pumpkins. I don't need all of these. Maybe I do need a bigger arena. Hang on. Let me get the platforms. In the building potions? Question mark? Oh, I have some. I think these are from the beginning of the game, too. I kind of want to just level out all of this. But that's going to take some time. So maybe I'll just extend the platform out this way. Like to this mountain here and then just go from there. I can make this work. 2 hours. I normally don't even go for Empress of Light just because I don't really like her weapons all too much. Her melee weapon's alright because I'm doing melee only. That's one big arena. It's gonna get bigger. Skeezer. Skeezor. That name seems very familiar. Where have I heard that name before? It'll come to me eventually. How's it going? Welcome. Plus, I needs me a big arena. This it has to be bigger because it's not gonna get any smaller, or I don't want it to get any smaller. I was on Luna's stream yesterday. Probably saw me there. Ah, yes, I did. I tried tricking her into thinking that wasn't me. It didn't work. Actually, I should probably overhaul this whole arena now. I don't know how I want to do it though. Um, Arena building is always so tedious in this game, but hey, but the tedious parts are also the fun parts. Excavation time. Excuse me. Thank you. This is the Calamity mod, by the way. Calamity Infernium. It makes all the Calamity bosses and the regular bosses from the vanilla game 10 times harder. Maybe try taller instead of wider. I'm gonna try and do both because it needs to be wider for like because I'm also gonna use this arena for like future fights, and some fights I think are gonna get like pretty insane if I remember correctly. But I am gonna make it taller as well. Probably like up here, maybe. Yeah, like up here is probably a good spot. Oh, hi, spider. Um, yeah, that's about it right here. Go away. Instead of wider. So yeah, how's your day been so far? I woke up. That's about the fullest extent of my day so far. Woke up, didn't eat breakfast, feeling good. Sounds painful. I remember struggling with base calamity already. Base calamity has gotten very easy for me. But Infernium, yes, Infernium is absolute pain. And the funny part is it's the optional bosses that are the worst right now. Like the optional bosses are the ones I'm struggling with. I want to beat every boss. And so far I've gotten pretty far. All the pre-hard mode bosses are completed, and a good chunk of the hard mode bosses are completed. And right now, it's either Golem Yeah, it's either Golem. Ignore those. Ignore those guys. Pretend they don't exist for a minute. Golem, Duke Fishron, or Empress of Light. That's not Empress of Light, but you know what I mean. And I think I'm gonna do Empress of Light just to get her out of the way. Honestly, Golem just seems like easier option than Empress. It's not, because they changed up Golem and they made him... Okay, he is easier than Empress, but like... The problem with Golem is that he takes a while to actually beat. He has a lot of HP. He is a massive damage sponge. That's all he is. He soaks up damage and he deals it pretty well as well. But, maybe after, like, I'm done terraforming this, I could demonstrate Golem's fight, because it's actually pretty fun. Give me... But the... Easy but boring? Yeah, easy but boring. Well, okay, definitely not too easy, though. It still does have challenge to it. There are just specific phases of that fight that I just have a lot of problems dodging. And I just haven't gotten used to the whole rhythm of the dodging yet. Or at least, like, Golem's attack pattern. Because I've done Infernium before, but I couldn't make it past Calamitous for the longest time. Or, like, the clone. Which is another optional boss, but there's definitely a good reward to beating her early. You know what? I'm gonna hand dig all this out. Probably easier that way. This one. No, I'm not. That's gonna take forever. Definitely easy but boring. But don't get me wrong, it's still kind of stressful. Or it can still be kind of stressful from time to time. I love... Goodness gracious, I need to get me a drink of water. I'll do it after I'm done terraforming. Because my throat is raspy. Very gravelly. Uh, base golem isn't actually a high bar, so anything is an improvement. For real. I really, I know they won't do it, but like, I really do hope that base golem gets a little bit of an upgrade. Like I said, I doubt they'll actually do it, but if they do, I mean, it'd be a very pleasant surprise. Because he's such a pushover. I'm sorry, base golem is so bad. Swear to God, I decreased enemy spawn rates. Or they should be significantly decreased. I have like an item that here it is. Yeah, battle cry. If you right click on it, then it activates like a calming cry, which is basically an infinite calming potion. Decreases spawn rates and whatnot. Okay then. Okay, so that's that down. 1 second. Can you make an infinite version of this? Summon him without an altar. Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me do it this way. Did I do it right? Oh, does it need to be like in a graveyard biome or something? Hang on. That's weird. Come on, you're supposed to give me the boss summons. Okay, then, whatever. We'll just make it this way. It's fine. Oh! Oh, okay then. So I just used all of my... You know what? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I didn't need him for anything anyway. Infinite calming sounds useful. It is. It's very useful. Definitely wouldn't mind a rework to him. Laughable for a hard mode boss. Extremely laughable, but I think this version of him... I think they do a lot of justice with this version of him. Okay, thank God I have a waypoint there. 1 second. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'm thirsty. Ah, much better. Always stay hydrated, my beautiful viewers. Viewer. Alright. Okay, just gonna lag out the game a bit. And here we are. Oh, wasn't that just simple? Really hope a whole bunch of, Okay. Oh, my... Do I have to, like... Okay, there we go. For the most part, this attack pattern is pretty easy. There is, like, one attack that I have a lot of trouble with, countering. He's definitely more mobile, despite being despite still looking very stiff. Oh, this is the attack. Yeah, this is the attack. I don't like that attack. All right, second phase. Second phase is a little tricky because you can stand on these floating platforms here to replenish your thing. You can't stand on the ground anymore. I like this attack. You could just sit on a wall. More than likely, you won't get hit by anything. Ow. He does do a lot of damage, though. Oh, he actually got me that time. Oh yeah, this attack gets harder. After a little bit. And I'm dead. More mobile, has more firepower. Intro to Golem is neat. Except for 2 cups of cold water. Sorry about that, I gotta catch up on all this. Nothing beats a cup of cold water. I'm not really a big fan of cold water. I like lukewarm water. I don't really like cold things in general. Not really my big cup of tea. Not pun intended, I guess. Not really a pun, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's the golem. I'll do him again. Yeah, I'll do him again. Why not? I'm gonna be honest. I have been sleeping on these weapons. On this weapon here, the light discs. Oh my god, they are so good. I never really used these things outside of like the old update where you had to stack them, like the banana ranks. But like, ever since 1.4 Terraria, like or 1.4.4, I think it was. Regardless, the most recent version of Terraria, they've really improved this weapon. This has carried me through like 4 different bosses. It's insane. Okay. God, just barely got me there. Excuse me. Ow. Fair warning, everything that moves on this man is a hurt box, so be careful. And second phase. I will say, a lot of Infernium bosses, when you actually know how to dodge them, they make you feel so cool when you're actually dodging them. You're doing like some Mission Impossible-esque maneuvers. It's awesome. What are you about to do? Alright, you about to do the slam attack. Honestly, I don't like relying on the floating platforms. Most of the time, they're not there to catch me. So I like to grapple onto the walls. Oh, this is perfect actually. Try not to get long. Oh god. Try not to get long. Try not to get hit long enough to do that adrenaline rush. You're really gonna need it. Okay. A little unlucky there. Definitely unlucky. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm not dodging that. Vampire knives. Please do an easy attack. This isn't easy. This isn't easy. Oh, it's easy if you're a god like me, though. Keep myself alive. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I beat him. Woo! We make it at a hard with this one. Okay. These look really hard to dodge. It's really tricky. Excuse me, Mr. Lizard. I'm trying to talk to my comment section. Thank you. Uh, I'm not too much on lukewarm, but warm is good, though. Yeah, warm is good. I just don't like it too cold to where, like, it my teeth are very sensitive to cold things. So like anything that is freezing cold, super cold, whatever, it it's not my best friend at all. It's not a friend. It is, one could say it's a foe. God, finally I can fix this place up. Fix my little mistake I did there. There we go. Back to this orifice. Yo, congrats, yeah. It does look much easier. No, like it absolutely is easier than the Empress of Lay. But like, I like getting done with the optional bosses first, because for some reason they tend to be a lot harder than the normal bosses. Specifically Infernium. I don't know why Infernium like has them. I think it's intentional, but regardless, I like him. I like it. I like the optional bosses. They're fun. I think the one that gave me the most trouble was Aquatic Scourge. Oh my goodness gracious, this guy is actually really difficult at the phase you fight him in. Really difficult. Because you have to fight, like, most of the fight, you have to fight him underwater. So you have to, like, kind of struggle with underwater physics. You do get your normal speed while under the water for the fight. And then, like, the end of it is, like, God, I'm gonna have to show you. Hold on. No, because that fight's kind of crazy. It's kind of insane. Finally, I get a proper pickaxe. The good one, one could say. I love the Staff of Earth. That's a funny weapon. You gotta throw boulders at people. Okay. Over here. Hello, my fellow villagers. Hello, pirate. Hello, wizard. I don't actually have to... Hold on. Hold on. I guess that's why they're optional. Yeah, makes sense. But for the most part, the optional bosses don't really give you anything too rewarding. Apart from Calamitous, she's like the only one who gives you something worthwhile. She gives you a broken hero sword every time you beat her. And she's intended to be fought before Plantera. So... it's only after Plantera you're able to get the broken hero sword unless you beat the Calamitous clone. So I think she's probably the most useful out of most of the optional bosses. Let me show you Aquatic Scourge. Where's the worm food? There it is. Seafood. Little piece of sushi. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. I'm gonna be honest, this fight might be a little laggy. Because there's a lot of effects that go into this one. Yep. The whole gimmick of the fight, right, is that these air bubbles will appear. And it basically... It prevents you from getting the sulfuric poisoning debuff. Which does a lot more damage. If it, I think it's the longer you stay in the water, then the more damage it does over time. My old strategy is just kind of circling around them. To the best of your abilities, at least. Also, you're given infinite flight for it, so do with that what you will. Oh god. I think the part that I struggled the most on in this fight is the stupid gas cloud that he, like, sometimes when he dashes at you, he creates this, like, he creates this gas cloud that you can barely see. The hitbox is super wonky, too. Oh, there he is. Yep. And when he dies, he struggles to shoot things at you, and then he, I guess, just disintegrates. He turns into a whole skeleton. And I think the first time you beat him, the first time you beat him, you get this really cool trophy. Over here, you get his head as a reward. Pretty neat. One of the more forgettable bosses. This thing, it got quite a glow up. It did get quite a glow up. 14 years or so before Plantera sounds pretty good. It is really good. Unfortunately, you cannot make the Terrorblade before Plantera because you have to get I think it's called Living Shards that are only dropped from Plantera to craft the Terrorblade. But you can make the Arc of Elements or Arc of the Ancients. This thing's pretty good. There's like a parrying mechanic where if you time it right, you take no damage from for like a second. And so that could be really good for enemies that dash really fast at you. And if you're good at timing. That is cool. That is cool. So Golem is dead, so what do we have before Cultist? Oh, we have a lot of bosses before Cultist. Oh dear. Oh dear me. I don't want to do Duke Fisheron. That's just straight refusal. I'm not doing it. I refuse to ever fight Duke Fisheron another day in my life because I don't like him. And I know Infernium's going to make him the most insufferable boss in this whole game. Alright, so Death Whistle, Empress of Light, and I think that was it. Oh, right, yeah, the Frost and Pumpkin Moons. Those are actually pretty useful. I would recommend going out of your way to do them. You guys are pretty neat weapons. You sell pumpkins, right? Yes, you do. Thank you, sir, for all your building blocks. Silk. Just craft all that in silk. And 1, 2. That. Take that. What are the other bosses again? Oh, right, the Frost Legion as well. How could I forget? I'm not gonna do those. It's the only boss I'll always skip is the Frost Legion because I don't think they count on the boss list. My Ranger brain can't comprehend not fighting Fisheron. He drops probably one of my favorite bows in the game. I do like the Tsunami, but don't get me wrong. I used to play range a lot. I used to be like a huge range main until what was it? Until Calamity made Melee just the most fun class in all of modded Terraria. Hands down, objectively. Objective opinion, my opinion is always right. And look at that, the light disc is still useful. I got this thing after the mechanical bosses. It has gotten me through... Sure, it would be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gotten me through like 6 different bosses. My god, this thing is crazy. What do I want to do? Paladin's Hammer. I need that. I can make a funny weapon now. Where are you? There you are, over here. Oh, hey guys. Almost forgot about these dudes. Just chilling, being goofy. Doing a demon ritual seance. Just silly little guys. It's bone time. I wonder, curious, what setup do you go for when you play Terraria? Like, any kind of Terraria, vanilla, modded, whatever. In terms of, like, equipment. Like, what prefixes do you like in your equipment? I personally like Lucky, I'm a huge fan of the crit builds, just because I just think they're really good. Having an increased chance to do double the damage that you already do is really busted to me. Up to no good. Ouch. I want to activate the thing, but I don't want like thousands of enemies to come at once. Go away. Oh, there he is. I need you. Excuse me, Mr. Shotgun person. Don't shoot shotguns at me. Quick fun fact or a little tip for taking down paladins if you're scared of them. As long as you hit them, they won't attack you. So, as long as you sustain fire with any kind of weapon, magic, range, summoners might have a little bit of trouble getting their minions to lock onto it, but regardless, just keep your focus fire on him and he won't throw hammers that do half your HP bar, with or without armor. Let me get in my silly spot. Here we go. My silly spot. Oh, hey, Lance. I never use these. Adding Lances to Terraria was such an odd choice that they did. I assume it's for like PvP or something, but I mean, come on, who's doing PvP in Terraria? Let's be real. I fight with anything that increases damage, I guess. Never really thought much about prefixes. Fair enough. So I assume you don't do a lot of reforges at the Goblin Tinkerer when it comes to I try to keep mine odd as lucky. Except for that, I don't know why my Mothron wings are okay. This is awkward, but I'll have to change that eventually. Not now though. It didn't give me a hammer. Okay, I'm increasing the spawn chances by like for 2 seconds. Oh, they're all spawning in the wall. I don't think I didn't. Okay, new plan. We are going to adventure down to the deepest pits of the dungeon. Because Infernium added this really neat thing that if you've never played Infernium, I think you should totally see. Because it's really cool. Excuse me, Mr. Skeleton. This way. Pardon me, Monsieur Skeleton. You too. Oh, well, there it is. Yep, just fall down here, and at the bottom of every dungeon, every time you create a new Infernium world, this will be at the bottom of it. This is Ceaseless Void. That is one of the post-Moon Lord bosses. You can't do anything with him right now. He's just kind of sitting there. But eventually we'll be able to... Yeah, eventually we'll be able to mess around with him. You can mess with his chains, though, which is kind of cool. It's got chain physics. And I think this is a good spot to activate the thing, so I can... Oh, never mind. Boss Zen is here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I'll have to get out of sight from Mr. Void. Oh, there he is. Oh, and as long as he doesn't have a line of sight of you, he will not throw hammers at you. Another good thing to keep in mind. That is a lot of bad guys. There's a second one. Please die. Thank you. Or was that the same one? No, that was definitely a different one. I gotta find the other one. Where'd it go? Ow. Skeleton party over here. Oh, there he is. Found him. Pardon me, sir. Oh, there's Hammer. And we no longer have to be here. A good thing, too, because I saw another one before I teleported away. Isn't that, the one thing before Devourer of Gods? Yeah, it is. That's a sick-looking eye. You forge only to, like, acceptable levels, basically anything that is not broken or anything like that. Yeah, you don't want to give the goblin all your hard-earned cash. Though, when you really think about it, hear me out. That's kind of the only thing that money's useful for. I mean, I can't think of any other time that I've bought anything from any other NPC in, like, base Terraria or base Calamity. And excluding, like, the extra NPCs that I got from, the Alchemist mod. Like, any of the normal NPCs don't really sell anything all too useful outside of pre-hard mode. So, like, okay, maybe if you're going range, I guess the arms dealer is a good exception, and the wizard if you're going mage, but, like, apart from that, I'm not sure. It's not like... Hammer... I can make that now. I just need to go down to the depths. But they changed up the depths now, so it's going to be a lot harder to get down there. I need, like, some kind of underwater armor. Bingo. It's not much, but I can make it work. Actually, wait, there's a better armor set I can get. Bar. I need these, though. Give me all of those. One. Hato. And where the leggings they are. Hattori. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Now we need more underwater accessories. So, aquatic emblem, question mark? Mildly reduces breath loss. Let me grab this as well. Oh, I think I put him in the... Okay, so, got that. I need that. You gain the ability to dash great distances. That's good. I'll take that over Grand Gelatin. That. Where's my... Yes, my diving helmet. Gonna need that. Anything else I'm missing? Before I go down underwater? I don't think there is. Because I'm going in with no light accessories at all. Or, like, very little. Because I don't think I don't think I need them. Actually, yeah, I think Leviathan's whatever that says. Yeah, I'm sure that'll be useful. While I'm at it. There you are. Oh, okay. You know what? No, screw it. I'm mad now. I'm mad. I'd rather let my money rust in my piggy bank than pay extra to the Goblin Tinkerer. Fair enough. He is indeed a goblin. Ouch. And need that. Okay. Send them to the depths. It's gonna take a minute. Beautiful music, though. To the depths. Whoa, that's new. I've never seen that before. That's cool. Please don't hurt me. Ouch. Hello. That's, interesting. How cute looking. Yeah, they completely overhauled the depths recently. So, I have no idea what I'm going into coming down here. This is layer 2. Oh my god. Okay, I think he wants to eat me. Yeah, he wants to throw down. Okay, that's kind of creepy. I don't like him. You should use routed Discord. Move more easily. Doesn't that summon the Eidolon Worm? I can't remember. I think they might have changed it, but I think that summons the Eidolon Worm. And I'm not ready to fight that guy. I know Infernium did some crazy stuff to that man. They gave him steroids. Pew. Okay, I'm kind of liking this dash, though. Pew. Okay, never mind. Oh, wow. That's a lot of loot. Okay. Just gotta go in. Bite a little bit of that. Wait. Is this even what I'm... This isn't even what I'm looking for. Is this it? Scolia? This is a cool looking stone. I might use that for something later. My goodness. Place is creepy. I should put the magnet on this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna put the magnet on him. I feel like that's just a better option. Spikes? You dive really quickly down here. Faster than you could say Toucan Sam. Okay, maybe not that fast, but regardless. What do you mean? They gave him. What do you mean they gave him steroids? That thing was on steroids already. No way they buffed him even more. This Infernium we're talking about. They buffed everybody even more, including the Eidolon worm. They made if the old one was on steroids and the other one was on like super steroids or something. I don't know. That they did something to that man. I've never actually seen it. I'm just assuming, but like I assume they put like a lot of effort into every single boss. So they definitely did something to it. And I have no intent on fighting that thing anytime soon. Because I can only imagine the arena needed for that thing. But hey, look at the bright side. We got the Scolia. Where is it? Oh, right. I have to actually make it into bars. Scolia bars, baby. And now with that, I'm gonna toss that in there. Toss. Where's the hammer? There it is. And then make that into the Fallen Paladin's hammer. Which, God, this thing is beautiful. I love this thing. It's one of those super slow firing but really, really high damage weapons that has a really cool after effect. Also, did I mention this thing infinitely pierces? So, huge benefit towards worm bosses and whatnot. One could say it's even a win condition. Red. Yeah. And it's red. Which makes it infinitely better. It changes a different color. I don't know why fallen translates to... Wait, I don't know why red translates to it being fallen, but regardless. Can I place this thing back down? Oh no, I can't. That was a one-time interaction. Actually, wait, I think I can make... A lot of weapons have opened up at this point. I just can't remember what all of them were. One of them was an upgrade to the Biome Blade, if I remember correctly. It turns into the... Yeah, the true Biome Blade. No, it doesn't. Nope. No, it doesn't. Forget I said anything. Red automatically makes it superior, for it is the best color. I gotta agree with you there. Red is a goated color. This frustrates me. Astral Bar... That frustrates me so much. Okay. So... we got quite a handful of bosses. Also, I'm gonna take another crack at Mr. Astral... Gelatin. I need the astral communicator though. Astral communicator, there it is. So there's this mod called Cataclysm, right? And it adds a little. It returns. I cannot speak today. I'm sorry. It adds a returning boss or an old boss that was scrapped from the original or from old versions of Calamity called Astral Geladon. And let me tell you, it completely overhauls the boss. The boss is now a super boss rather than a progression based boss, which means it's twice as hard than it was before. And it has 2 phases. Honestly, one of the biggest glow ups the modding scene has ever done to this boss. The only glow up the modding scene has ever done to this boss, now that I think about it. So let me tell you, it goes from crazy to insane really quickly. Set my spawn point here. Alright. This is a funky looking attack. I like this attack a lot. It's a little hard to dodge, but it's fine. And I actually have a weapon to take care of those little slime dudes. Finally. I'll say one of the hardest parts about muscle memory in this fight is that every time there's an indicator that he is going to land somewhere, there's like these little obelisk things that pop out of the ground. And those things will kill you in a matter of minutes. Sounds like fun. It does sound like fun. Honestly, this is a fun boss. And I think I'm at the point of the game where I kind of have to... Okay, so... Interesting thing about this boss fight, right, is that it can only be fought before Moonlord. If you kill Moonlord, then you cannot fight this boss anymore. But I think this is the most useful, like, of any optional boss, because it gives you a whole new armor set, access to really powerful weapons and whatnot, and a completely new ore. I'm gonna give that boss a few tries, actually. I want to at least make it to the second phase. Meteor attack. That a meteor attack is neat. It is neat. And I was doing pretty good. I feel like I could definitely beat the first phase. There's 2 phases to the fight. Don't quote me on this, but being a slime, this thing only had this boss doesn't have any defense points. Goodness. This boss does not have any defense points, which is why like a lot of the weapons I'm using do a lot of damage to it. Ah, I ran out of flight. First fate doesn't seem too hard. It doesn't. He just does a lot of damage, and I sometimes get caught in like some of the attacks that I'm not thinking about. Like the little meteor attack is what usually catches me, because I think it's after like when he hits like 75% HP, he'll start every time he lands with that indicator. He'll shoot meteor. You shoot like little meteor things at you, little meteor debris at you, and that's usually what messes me up. I don't have my. Oh, I do have my vampire knives. Never mind. God, Terrorblade goated weapon. W weapon. Love this thing. And to think this, what people were scared that this weapon got a rework. I think it worked in its favor. Oh, hello, floating island. Goodbye, floating island. Ah. You terribly looks awesome. As much as I'm not used to. Sorry, I'm not very good at reading. Dude terribly looks awesome as much as I'm like used to the new visuals. I'm still trying to figure out the hitbox for like the beam because I think it's like the little light thing in the middle that's like the hitbox for it. Yeah, it's like the little light in the middle of the beam that's the hitbox. The rest of the slash doesn't really do much. Had to hit the ground before that. I want to wait until this phase is over. Never mind. Nope, pop in it now. I will say, there is an equipment that, like, has been carrying me through the entirety of this, like, the entirety of Infernium. And that's, like, I argue that it's one of the best expert mode drops from any vanilla Terraria boss, next to the Shield of Cthulhu, which I have been using this whole time. The Brain of Confusion is really good. Oh god. Please don't get in my way. Thank you. I'm telling you, the little meteors are really weird because they home onto you like, I would say like a second before, like where your position was like a second ago. Oh god, there's no way. I might be dead here. No, I'm not. I'm fine with this. 2, 3. I don't think he can land on platforms. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm popping adrenaline. And I think he's dead. Oh, yep, he's dead. Okay. Here is where the visuals really take place. You get infinite flight and this happens. Oh my god. Okay, so neat thing about that boss, right? Once you get to that first phase, or once you beat that first phase, any other subsequent time you fight it, it will be on that second phase unless you right click instead of left click. Pretty neat, eh? I'm gonna wait until I have the daybreak because I think I beat it originally with the daybreak. Uh, what are the few say? Because the flesh golem still recognizes, or a few sounds the golem still recognizes. Uh, you know what? I'll let you choose. Which one of these? Empress of Light, Ravager, Frost, or Pumpkin Moon? Doing the first fight every time sounds tedious. It does sound tedious. It's really tedious. Though, again, I told personally, me, I wouldn't mind doing the first phase again. It's really fun. I've always been fond of Ravager. You know, at first, funny story about him. At first, I wasn't really a big fan of his theme, and then eventually it kind of grew on me the more I listened to it. I have no idea what this boss has in store for me, by the way. This is all new to me. Or at least like Infernium mode. Go, Ravager. You know he doesn't? Oh, what are those? You know, this isn't actually too bad. I was expecting this to be a little harder. Or at least I was expecting the first phase to be a little bit more wacky, I guess. Give me adrenaline, please. I'm gonna get rid of his mouth, because I know that thing's gonna be annoying. Oh, yeah, it's a border now. That's funny. Oh, there it is. There's the obligatory super lasers, super death lasers. I was wondering when they would come up. I was so close. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why did I nearly get that first try? I was expecting it to be a lot harder. Why is the Empress of Light harder than he is? He's higher on the scale. Also, go away, Mr. Blood Moon. Thank you. Don't be eating up my NPCs. I like these guys. I'm very fond of Luke and I'm not even gonna try and say that name. Luis and Mary and Alexander and Nicholas. Big fan of Nicholas. And Hans and or maybe that's Hans. I think it's Hans. And Joe. I don't know where I'd be if Joe was gone. Damn, almost got him. There's something awesome about a giant mech made of corpses. It sounds metal as fuck. That's all I gotta say. Like, that sounds extremely death metal. I'm gonna do it again. I guess the fists are supposed to be a little bit more annoying, but like, I have a weapon that rapidly fires, so like, the fist can't really reach me, so. Please tell me I could just stand there. Whoa. Okay. Oh, there he goes. Why do you fly away like that? Okay, what's the mouth supposed to do? Because I killed it last time. Ouch. You gonna do something, or are you just gonna fly around me looking silly? Oh, never mind, he does. Good to know. He shoots an occasional fireball. How terrifying. That flame pillar attack goes so hard, though. I gotta admit. Ouch. Vampire knives. Ouch. Ow! Stop doing that! Oh, wait. Oh, he's always had that effect on me. Wait a minute. I want him dead. And that's a great way to finish off a boss. Big hammer to the face. It may sound metal, but isn't. But it is in fact organic. I get it. Damn, almost got him. Yeah, I got him this time though. I think I already read that comment out. I think about it. Oopsie daisies. That was Ravager. I like him. He's easy. He's not like... He doesn't make me want to rip... He's an optional boss that doesn't make me want to rip my hair out. I love that. Great boss. 10 out of 10. Great theme. Great concept. Though, I know after a certain point it does get harder. I think it's after beating... I can't remember what boss it was, but I know it's after defeating a certain boss it gets harder. Same good thing goes for the Brimstone Elemental. But they drop, like, better things. I'm gonna sell most of this. Yeah, I don't really like this thing. The Ultimate Cleaver. Yeah, for something that has the word ultimate in the name, it's not very cool. What's a blood pact do? I know there was a blood pact item. There it is, yeah. Increases maximum, they changed that. That's a little unfortunate. I wish they didn't. Let's see here. Oh, right! I can make the fire gauntlet now. There we go. Fire gauntlet. And while I'm at it, I might as well make the Shield of the High Roller, I think it was called. No, hold on. I can't remember how to make it. You can make the Hylian Shield, right? Need a little reference. Oh, shoot. Hang on.
Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
What up? Apologies. My mother was here. She just got back from work. I'm stationed. I'm gonna be honest. I'm stationed in the living room right now because my current place where I do my gaming is occupied by other people right now. So it's a little. I'm not gonna end out the stream yet. I still want to try and attempt. What's it called? I still want to attempt Empress of Light. So I'm gonna give a hearty crack at Empress of Light a few times. I don't think there is anything that I could do to make the fight any easier for myself, though. That's just kind of unfortunate. I just kind of have to go in. Sorry guys, gonna have to teleport you into the action. Oh damn. Yeah, you haven't really been here for past streams, but like I used to stream a lot. I used to stream quite a bit. I usually would find like a good time. Well, not quite a bit. I would have streamed a lot more than I do now. I do a lot more YouTube stuff than I would now, but recently it's just been really hard to juggle, like finding times to actually like where the place is quiet. Because the house gets pretty loud at times. And I don't have many places to set up my computer. But with that out of the way, hold on, let me... Oh, it was already activated, okay. We're doing this at night because screw Daytime Empress of Light on Infernium. You'll see why in a minute. Ouch. I only really found this channel like a month ago. A month ago? Wait, what? Wait, how did you find this channel? Now I'm curious. Because I was under the assumption you found this channel because of, like, the account I was on, like, because I was on Luna's stream yesterday. And you're just like, who is this person? And then I was like, hey, found this dude's channel through that. How did you find this channel? I think she's immune to Ichor. It's the spammy sword phase that makes me want to rip my hair out, I swear. This phase is literally impossible. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to fly circles or if you're supposed to... Oh, you found it through Luna's channel? Huh. What? Oh my god. Oh my lord. God, every other attack is manageable except for that first, like, onslaught of everything. Oh my goodness. Ouch. Hmm. No, bro, what am I supposed to do? I might have to fight this post Moonlord or something, because this is great. This is ridiculous. Oh my lord, all the light effects are liking my game! Just kidding. Ow. Also, Empress looks really tough. It is really tough. I'm telling you, it is just that first phase. That is the only hard part about it, is that first, like, onslaught of light swords. Everything else is manageable. If she didn't have that phase, the fight would have been over by now. Yeah, after that, checked one of the videos. And it's, that's basically how it happened. Wait, so you know I'm a DZ, right? Okay. Okay, I got it this time. I got it this time. I'm gonna go from the top rope, right? And then I think it's easier to like dodge it descending, I think. So like as long as I'm going downward. So I go left. Maybe it's left and right? I don't know anymore, man. This is too much for my brain. I mean, I might be like one of those YouTube channels that just like. Actually, I don't know. Maybe I will be. Maybe I will just turn into one of those YouTube channels. It's just like a how-to guide on how to beat this thing. What am I supposed to do? This guy is impossible. Come on. Oh my god, I was so close. Oh. There's so much going on screen. It's kind of hard to keep up. It really is. I half of me thinks I don't have the movement for it. Like I'm trying my best to move left and right, but by the time I move left, there's already swords coming to me from my right. Hold on. Hold on. Locking in. Never mind. Never mind. It's all deflated. Oh no. Oh wait, I kind of locked in on that one. Hold on. I gotta stay on this top rope though. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Panic, panic, panic. Oh lord, I actually made it past the second phase. I'm gone. Never mind. Oh. Maybe it's the damage. I think no. I don't think it's the damage because this is the highest amount of damage I can have right now. I don't think there's anything else. Maybe life alloy. Hold on. Maybe there's something left life alloy ish. Hang on. Here we go. Oh, there's a high roller. That's the Highland Shield. I can't make those until I beat Moonlord. I'm not using the funny egg weapon either. I can't even make this yet, I don't think. I can't make that yet. I can make that, but I don't think it's going to help much. Maybe. I might give that one a whirl. It says it makes you immune. Like, it gives you invincibility frames upon hit, but I don't know if that's true melee hits or, like, regular melee hits. It's really hard to tell. I'm gonna try it. Alloy. And then let me get cores. How'd I get an odd number of those? Or how'd I get an even number? Okay. Go back to my melee options and see what I can do. I can make the beam sword. The beam sword got a bit of a glow up. I'm not sure why they decided to change it, but they did. And gosh darn it, they'll probably do it again. Okay, so... Oh. I don't even think this is going to be enough reach. Who knows? This might actually be like this might actually be the magnum opus. This might be the hero, the unsung hero of the Empress of Light saga. Who knows? Its damage is terrible. I'm gonna be whittling down this boss like I'm gonna be throwing stones at this thing at this point. Not even big stones, like tiny ones. Alright. Nighttime, because I am not going to do daytime. Okay. Let's see. Stab. I don't think I can... It didn't work. Yo, copper short sword too. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of like a copper short sword. I don't think this thing is gonna do me any justice. I can't even reach the Empress when I'm moving around to dodge her attacks. Unless, wait a minute. Maybe, hold on. Maybe if it gives me the invincibility that I need, I won't need to dodge attacks. And I can't make the Solstice Claymore either. I'm gonna be real. If I do stream again, I'm probably gonna stream this. And I might do it off screen. I don't know. This isn't meant to be like a world that I stream on normally. Just meant to be something that I play on my off time. Maybe I don't need a dodge. Hold on. Maybe that's a meta. That isn't the meta. This isn't the meta. This isn't the meta. Oh no. I don't want to look up a video on like what to do with this, what that maneuver, or what the maneuver for that is. But I might have to, because this is getting ridiculous. Also, Bioblade, or Sergeant United Shield, also really goated weapon. This is also really funny. Kind of distract me from the multiple deaths. How about we do some lighthearted fun, huh? The new meta. So, this weapon, right? Titan's Arm. Really funny weapon. It has an insane knockback. So, boing. Boing. Oh no, wait, hold on. Boing. Boing. I could just delete enemies. I could just knock enemies back like halfway across the world to the point where they despawn. They can't even make it back. Boing. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, this is where you get like the Astral Delanon spawner from, is from those guys. Is he? Pretty neat, eh? It doesn't work on enemies that don't have knockback, but even if enemies could take a little bit of knockback, it could still like I knocked him through the wall. Or through the solid platform. God, this weapon never gets old. Sent to the stratosphere. That man is in orbit. Oh, there they go. Sending them back to the place they came from. Space. Yep, there he goes. Boing. I think it works on normal enemies too, but the astral enemies seem to have a lot more knockback than most others. Bye. Bye. It's either they have a lot of knockback or they don't have any at all. Boing. Bye. I guess I don't get sent very far. Oh, I actually got it. I got 2 of them. It's a neat little weapon, neat little scythe. Doesn't do much. Does I think it affects enemies with astral infection, maybe? I'm honestly not too sure. It also kind of has like it has an awkward angle, right? You shoot it straight, it'll kind of curve upwards. No, it won't. Never mind. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just like the angle it's at. I don't know. So it's a little. Yeah, I barely ever get this thing. I don't know why. I guess it just has a really uncommon chance of getting them from the Mantis dudes. So it's really out of the way to get this weapon, and I don't actually know if there's some kind of prerequisite to getting this thing. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to beat a certain boss and then it spawns in, or if it's just a really rare chance of getting it from those enemies. Or maybe both. Who knows? Oh, never mind, I killed him. Yeah, pretty decent weapon. Not bad. I got a tiny one. Oh, I thought it would be super tiny. You know what? I'm feeling dangerous. I have enough energy for maybe one more boss on stream. I probably have enough time for one more boss on stream. So I'm gonna see if I can't fight that one guy again. Astral Genodon. Phase 2. I did awful that time. Also, there's a really neat melee weapon reward, right? Astral Gelodon. I'll give it another shot. Why not? That wasn't the hardest attempt. My little sister was playing. And there goes my dodge. Awesome. Great. No, perfect. You might want to be careful for those. Those will still hurt you. Yeah, I already missed it. I already missed my opportunity to get that one weapon. This thing is so good to look at visually. I like the space atmosphere. I like the whole background change and everything that happens. I'm pretty sure you can get a monolith, right? That actually that makes it so your background is always that. Actually, there's like a menu option, like in the Terraria menu. Then when you first open up the game, there's an option to change it to that background as well. I mean, I want to change up my like entire setup just to fight this guy specifically, just because he's a really difficult boss when you don't have like certain things. Yeah, no, it's because it was a fan favorite. At least I think it was a fan favorite of a lot of people because it was in the game. It was a boss that you could fight in game. It was a progression. I think it was an optional boss then too, but it was replaced with the Astrum. I think it's Arius. I can never pronounce his name. I think it's Astrum Arius, and he was just given the shaft, and so a lot of people really wanted him back. Heck, even the normal Calamity, like the base Calamity devs, are planning on bringing this boss back in like the For the Worthy version of this. I think it's For the Worthy. Yeah, I think it's the For the Worthy seed of this. They plan on bringing it back, which I could probably do Calamity For the Worthy. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that one. Maybe I'll do Infernium For the Worthy. Torture myself. Actual a form of government torture. Uh, it's not a good weapon. I just like it. It just looks cool. Ooh, wait. Actually, now that I think about it, hang on. There is one more boss that I do want to show off, just because I like it. I like it a lot. I have this mod called Consolario, right? And that mod adds the three old bosses from the old like console edition of Terraria: Lepus, Turgor the Ungrateful, the two seasonal bosses, and Ogrim, the quote unquote final boss of those old versions of the game. And so Ogrim has a really killer boss theme. He can only be spawned at night. It's a pretty short loop, but it's still pretty good. I still like it. And with Ogrim, right, there is a lot of different things that come up. This OST slaps. For real. I remember seeing them. I also like Lepus too. Lepus is another one of my favorites. I'm not really the biggest fan of Torque or the Ungrateful though. They're both, all three of them are pretty simple bosses. I like pairing them up with Calamity just because I think it kind of works. Not really. It doesn't work at all. I just like pairing them up with Calamity. You know, the more bosses, the better. Plus, you don't have to do any kind of weird setup thing or set up some kind of other mod just to have it like work with Calamity because Consolaria just works with any mod really. Honestly, if you ever do a mod pack or like a any kind of if you just feel like playing modded Terraria, it never hurts to add it never hurts to add those guys. Add Consolaria into your mix. Because let me tell you, they fit seamlessly into any mod. Like, maybe not Stars Above. Maybe that one's a little bit too high quality for them, but Calamity tends to outscale a lot of other mods. It does. Fargo's... Oh, actually, let me check my batteries. Oh. It's quite a bit of batteries. I should do the Dread-On stuff soon. Maybe I'll do that next stream. I'll set up like the Dread-On computer. Gonna set up the awesome mad scientist gaming computer. The next episode. Next stream. Whatever that may be. Which might be soon. Who knows? I wonder who are the other 4 people. I'm quite curious. Never mind. I'm gonna be openly honest with you. So, I don't have like the most top of the line streamer setup imaginable. I use Streamlabs OBS, and the way I look at chat, right, is I have my phone next to me and I have my own stream opened up. I keep the volume like to complete silence. I keep it on 0. And I think for me it's just easier to see. I don't actually know how to have a chat pop up on my thing or like on my display. I'm sure there's some way to do it. It's just I've never really found the way to do it. Oh, that's understandable. Just look at that. There is a chat box. I wonder if it works. Chat. But you know what? It was already named chat box. I'm renaming it to chat box. Let's see what we got here. Theme box twitched old school. What's the Twitch one? What does that look like? That fancy? Oh, what's the old school one? Oh, that is old school. What's chunky? I'm just gonna go with clean. Yeah, I'm just gonna slap that in there and see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I'll put it like right here. There we go. All right, try it. Try chat something and see if I get it. I am curious to see if it works. Boo. Oh, it does work. Kinda. I can't see it on my end unless I have unless I have OBS open, but is it visible? Well, okay, it's visible on the screen. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at that. It is visible on the stream. Yeah, it's probably best that I mention that a lot. Like, I think I have a really big delay, like a minute delay on the stream from like when you message something to when I receive it. Well, no, I receive it in real time because I have my phone on my other thing, right? Who's the handsome looking guy at the bottom? I don't know. I wonder who that is. But yeah, I go in. So there might be a little latency. Yeah, like just next time if you're there for the next stream, whenever that may be, it's a massive delay. It is a massive delay, really big. Which is why I try to reply to it as quick as possible just to mitigate that. But I don't really know how to fix a delay issue. But it's fine. By the time I see it, more than likely I'll already to have responded to it than the time it takes for it to actually appear on the screen. It makes me look more like an authentic streamer, I guess. Makes it seem more authentic. It's fancy, you know? That's fine. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to end it off here. So chin on the stream does look pretty neat. It does look neat. I'm happy that I managed to do it. I did it all by myself. I'm learning. Keep up with the Mega Man 8-bit deathmatch playthrough. That's me shamelessly plugging myself. And I don't do that often. I promise. And I guess that's it. Any closing thoughts by anybody? By which I mean the one person who's here still here. I have nothing to say. Wonderful. Anyways, so yeah, catch y'all on the flap side, yo. This has been Jazzy Shroom signing out. Just thank you, very much appreciated. So let me type that in just because I might end the stream off and they might not be able to hear it.